Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're digging into a rifle that earned its place the old school way, Ruger's Mini-14. This gun became an American mainstay because it's straightforward, easy to handle, and built like a working rifle. That classic ranch gun DNA you rarely see anymore. If you're tired of ARs stacked with optics, lights, and rails, the Mini-14 is a refreshing alternative, simple, reliable, and purpose-driven. Stick around. I'll explain what it does well, where it struggles, and exactly how to run one so it never lets you down. Now let's clear up a big misconception up front. First, reality check. It's not an AR. First thing to understand, the Mini-14 is not an AR-15. End of story. Mechanically, it runs a gas piston with a rotating bolt. A design philosophy closer to the M1 Garand than the AR's direct impingement plumbing. That difference isn't trivia. It affects how the rifle cycles, how it handles fouling, and how you should maintain it. So if you buy a Mini expecting AR-style parts compatibility or plug-and-play upgrades, you'll be disappointed. So if it's not an AR, what did Ruger intend it to be? Bill Ruger wanted a modernized M14, something that combines semi-auto ease with a practical, no-nonsense field rifle. That vision shows the Mini is rugged and well-suited for ranch work, predator control, and home defense. But it isn't a duty-grade M4 made to soak up relentless high round counts under battlefield conditions. In short, it's a working rifle with limits. Understand those limits, and you'll get decades of useful service from it. Now, one hard rule you must memorize. Golden rule. Only use factory magazines. Here's the ironclad rule. Use Ruger factory magazines. I've tested many aftermarket options across classic and modern Minis and the Mini-32. Most are a reliability gamble. Some will jam, others fail to feed at the worst possible times. Ruger's mags cost more, yes, but they're far more consistent. This isn't like picking an AR mag. The Mini's feed geometry is picky, and factory mags are engineered to match it. Budget for them and don't cut corners here. Next up, the subject that gets enthusiasts yelling at each other: accuracy. Historically, early Mini-14s were not precision firearms. Some older examples were so loose in fit that 3 MOA was considered good. Many struggled to keep groups under 6 inches at 100 yards. I ran tests. Different optics, different ammo, repeated diagnostics. The rifles simply weren't built for bench rest precision. Ruger never marketed them as tack drivers. They were utility rifles for ranch work and mid-range tasks. But Ruger didn't ignore the feedback forever. Ruger's redesign, the 580 series and beyond. In the mid-2000s, Ruger made meaningful upgrades, better castings, tighter machining tolerances, and a redesigned barrel profile. These changes produced a noticeable step-up in accuracy and consistency. Modern Mini-14s, many shooters watch serial ranges like the 580 and above, commonly shoot around 2 to 3 MOA with decent ammo and optics. That's not bench rest territory, but it's more than adequate for home defense, predator control, and taking mid-sized game. With careful ammo selection or modest gunsmithing, proper bedding, gas tuning, and headspace checks, you can often improve things further. Let's talk about something that directly affects how you shoot: the trigger. The factory trigger has long been a gripe. Expect a 4 to 6 pound pull with creep and a long reset. Worse, improving the trigger isn't a simple plug-in swap like many AR options. Aftermarket kits exist, but they frequently need polishing and fitting. Many owners send the rifle to a gunsmith to install a match-grade setup. If a crisp trigger matters to you, plan on a professional tune. It's a worthwhile investment, but not a quick weekend job. Safety design is another area worth calling out. Safety placement, a risky design choice. The Mini's safety sits inside the trigger guard, M1 Garand style. Push forward to fire, pull back to safe. It's functional, but it's also controversial. In a stressful moment, jamming your finger into the guard to flip the safety while maintaining strict trigger discipline is asking a lot. Add gloves or tight quarters and the risk increases. There's no easy retrofit to move that control. Mitigation comes from training and muscle memory. Practice the safety manipulation until it's second nature. Now, a benefit most people overlook: how the Mini looks. One underrated advantage: The Mini doesn't scream tactical. Most models wear conservative finishes and traditional stocks that read hunting rifle more than combat carbine. That low-profile appearance can be practical. In regions where cosmetic features influence local laws or social perception, the Mini often draws less attention than a black AR. If discretion or compliance matters, the Mini styling can be a real advantage. If you want the Mini closer to a duty tool, consider this model. Tactical variant, the Model 5895. If you want a Mini that leans tactical, check the Model 5895 Tactical. It adds a steel folding stock, flash hider, and even a bayonet lug. Folded, it becomes a compact, portable package, easy to stow in a vehicle or pack. The flash hider helps muzzle flash in low light, and the folding stock makes close quarters handling practical. It's Ruger's nod to users who want the Mini's simplicity with more tactical utility. Let's wrap with actionable advice. Practical takeaways: how to run a Mini right. Here's the bottom line. Buy a later production model if accuracy matters. The modernized runs are worth the premium. Always use Ruger factory magazines. They're part of the system. If you want a better trigger, budget for a gunsmith or a well-fitted aftermarket kit. Train with the safety configuration you have. Build safe habits and muscle memory. Consider the 5895 Tactical if you want compactness and duty features without AR complexity. Final thoughts and engagement. The big question. So what do you think? Is the Mini-14 still a relevant workhorse in an AR-dominated world, or is it a nostalgic relic? I say it's a practical, honest rifle that performs well when you understand its quirks. Drop your experiences in the comments, serial ranges you trust, favorite magazines, trigger builds, or accuracy tricks you've used. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell. I've got more real-world gear reviews and no BS guides coming up. Thanks for watching. Train safe, shoot smart, and I'll catch you next time.